I also joke that like my mom is a writer and my dad's Irish, so it's like in my DNA to tell stories. So I couldn't escape it even if I tried. I graduated high school in 2008 and I forego college just because I couldn't afford it. I also couldn't get in, I had really bad grades. So I decided, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go to college and that means I have to work twice as hard. The industry I chose is an extremely male-dominated industry. I think the first time I realized that is when I went into a room with executives of a studio, very well-known studio, and there was myself, my coworker, and 3 other female executives, and there was 20 executives in the room. And I was like, oh, these odds are crazy. And like one of them was a woman of color, so then I was like, okay, this is like, there's something missing. Some of the challenges you face in a male-dominated industry is, I hate the term because it's such a millennial term, but microaggressions. Like just the like tiniest things where you either get treated like a daughter or you get treated like a mistress. There's no kind of like in between. So you either get really patronized or you get like weirdly overly sexualized in the industry. And you can kind of own it or you can kind of like just ignore it. Or a little bit of both, I guess. A woman who cleared the path for me is definitely my mom. She was a producer for a radio station for a long time. She worked at a magazine. She worked in advertising. The amount of sexism and bullshit she had to put up with is like ridiculous. And I remember she told me about when she discovered that her male counterpart was getting paid more than her. And she was like, I was furious. And I had to like keep it all in and just like, you have to work twice as hard for getting paid twice as less. I don't know how my mom did it in the 70s, let alone like me doing it in like the 21st century. It's weird. As a woman, the perspective I bring is a very rare perspective. I'm able to take all the things that would be cliche or detrimental or kind of like excuses and just find the humor in them. Like as a writer, as a comedian writer, I've constantly just found the humor in everything and anything that gets thrown my way. So my advice to young writers who want to write, don't give up. Going broke might be an option, giving up is not. And then just write as much as you can and just own your aloneness and your stillness and read. Read as much as you can.